The Sir Bani Yas Island is a desert island turned oasis off the coast of the United Arab Emirates. It has been established in 1977 as a wildlife preserve. But I'm not gonna go and care about that at all. All I'm gonna do is check out its epic cruise beach. Let's go! Oh man, oh man, oh man. In day 2 of the cruise, that being the last video, you saw me hang out in Abu Dhabi. What you didn't see, however, was what I did after I returned from Abu Dhabi, being back on the ship. The worst mistake of my life. The ship offers all-you-can-drink tickets. And I think you already know what I did. Well, that's no alcohol ever again in my life. Basically everyone says that after they got a hangover, but then they'll just drink next weekend again. That's gonna be my fate. I got back to the cabin a bit late, and waking up, well, that was late for me as well, and my parents had already left to the Sir Bani Yas Island, today's stop of the cruise. The beach, however, has no cruise port, and to avoid Costa Concordia version 2.0, the crew has employed tender boats, basically small boats that will ferry the passengers from the cruise ship towards the coast. How they work, you pick up a ticket at the reception and then head towards the gathering point at the given time of the ticket. So I picked up one of them, of course, and I noticed the tender boats are 45 minutes late. Whoopsie, someone's gonna get fired tonight. And then also thrown overboard, just to make sure to set an example. Just kidding. They aren't that strict, I hope. I thus have 45 minutes. That's enough time for a cabin tour. Water, minibar, couch, balcony TV, a painting, telephone, bed, and life vest. Big tip. Take one of these multiplex with you. You think? Me later.
Boat.
So I arrived at the island, and what does the GoPro say? It tells me to explore it. Let's go.
My first impression of the beach was incredible. White sands, blue ocean, clean, bikes to rent, excursions to book, and shishas to smoke.
How's the beach?
Amazing. Beautiful.
Just stunning. It's like no other.
As it was the beginning of March, the temperatures were really comfortable too. After a little exploring, one peculiar structure caught my eye, which is the one that tells you the appropriate hashtag to be used for social media selfies. I've seen those a couple of times here in the Emirates, that literal hashtags are physically pasted down in picturesque locations. That's how far we've come as a civilization. We now build structures specifically for Instagram selfies. Humanity has truly peaked in 2019. I then checked in with my parents.
How are you guys?
Cold.
And you?
Also cold.
Then you should get out of the shade.
This island is actually a desert, and that brings along some peculiar looking natural formations. Every single tree here is watered manually, and fresh water is piped from the mainland to the island. You can go for a safari here too. Excursions for that are offered, and that's precisely what these Toyota trucks are for. Toyotas are ridiculously popular in the Middle East. If you're Japanese, you're most definitely going to feel a real sense of national pride traveling around here. Anyways, I wanted to go and get something to eat. For this, the cruise beach has an industrial kitchen and a rather fancy tent for passengers to eat their food in. This kitchen isn't staffed by employees of the cruise beach. Instead, chefs from the ship take their supplies with them and prepare the food right there. The gist on how the cruise beach operates? It is shared between different cruise companies who rent it out in alternating days. This is even more apparent by the present MSC branding only being temporary decorations. It honestly impresses me how these cruise companies operate their massive economies of scale to provide us with an affordable yet epic holiday. Anyways, food. I finally had time for a swim. I sunscreened up and then changed into my mildly interesting swimming trunks.
Lederhosen! 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 I can't do it. Let's go!
The proud Satads.
After my hilariously, embarrassingly failed attempt at getting into the water, I went for round 2. I'm definitely no quitter.
Let's go. Oh shit, it's cold, man. Oh man. Okay, but I got used to it. Oh, now it's comfortable. Oh man, it's ah. This is one of the loveliest waters I've seen here. This is incredible. I love this island, whose name I just forgotten.
The Sir Bani Yas Island cruise beach was absolutely magical. Now, however, it was time to return to the ship. We took the tenders back and watched them being lifted onto the cruise ship from our balcony.
Thank you.
I had such a great time on the beach. It was such a relaxing break from touring and sightseeing in different cities. I'm really looking forward to take you with me on the next part of this cruise. And hey, see you next time.